Right before I was supposed to go live, I lost my yarn needle. So I had to quickly run and get a new one, which is why I'm slightly out of breath. I am crocheting all the granny squares from this card deck I got, and I have like 9 of the squares finished out of 50, and I figured it would be a good time to start to weave in some of the ends, because I know I will leave weaving in the ends for last, and then I will never get to weaving in the ends, and I want this to be a pretty finished off blanket. Hello, I'm doing good. How are you doing? I want this blanket to look finished. I don't want ends hanging out of it, so I need to finish the ends now so I don't have to do it later. Hello everybody, welcome in. Thank you all for joining tonight. I know this is a little bit different from my usual Friday live streams, but I won't be available tomorrow to go live. So I figured, why not try going live tonight since I have time? Yes, a Thursday live, how fun. Today was like, wow, it is Thursday already. Like the week has gone by ridiculously fast. Crazy, crazy fast week. Hey Dan, welcome to the live. Thank you for joining. I was just saying about how I won't be available to go live tomorrow, so I'm doing my usual live tonight. How's everyone doing tonight? I am just weaving in all the ends on granny squares. I got a fun granny square card deck thing. So you go through them, there's 50 different ones, and they show you like a granny square pattern on the front, and then there's like how to crochet it on the back. So they're super fun. There's 50 of them, and I'm making a blanket out of them. I've been crocheting one every day, and I have 9. Weaving in the ends time now. Look at all the ends these create. Because they're all like all different colors, like all the rounds are different colors, there are so many ends on these. So many ends. And the yarns are so different. The yarns I chose, some are like smaller and some are larger. It makes the granny squares, some of them sort of weird looking. I was off yesterday and today I'm working tomorrow through Sunday. I'll be off Monday, Tuesday, and Friday through Saturday next week. Wow, that was a large comment. Okay, I'll have to maybe screenshot that comment. Well, I'm glad you could join the live tonight. That's exciting. How is your job? Weaving in ends is also like the scariest part of the project, because if you don't weave it in enough, your project is gonna fall apart, and that always gets me. So I have to, the reason it takes me so long to weave in ends is because I overweave them in, because I'm so scared of my projects falling apart. I don't want my hard work to just fall apart, and that's what will happen too. The strand will just come out of your work and pull the entire thing apart, which is not very fun. I save all the ends, by the way. I use them as stuffing. Don't, I just wanted to update you. It's good, just sore feet. Awesome. Well, not awesome about the sore feet. Awesome that it's good. I don't like sore feet. That's not fun. I think that one is done good enough. And what I do is I do like a pull test. So if you pull the crochet project and the end doesn't move, that's like the way I tell if it's like weaved in enough or not. I also brought out a crochet hook just to pull the ends like through, because sometimes you'll have just a little piece of yarn sticking out, and the crochet hook, you can just pull it back through your work and helps hide the end better, in my opinion. Okay, let's see. Why won't this come through? So what's everybody else working on tonight? I forgot to ask. Silly me. I'm crocheting 2 blankets this year. It's been a while since I've crocheted like myself a blanket. I don't think I'll keep this one necessarily. I might try and sell this one. The granny squares are all gonna be like different colors, different shapes, and I just don't like it. But I am making another granny square one that I am going to keep. And the other granny square one is just like 3 round granny squares, so it's just like a very basic blanket. Why I started 2 blankets right before it gets so hot here in Texas, I don't know. I will have to think about that one for a little bit. I just have no long-term projects right now. I think that's why. I needed a big project. I got so tired of doing the little projects, and I know it sounds so weird, but after you do so many like quick little projects, you just want a big project to do. Something that's gonna take a long time to finish. And the blanket I'm making for myself, I think is gonna be like a queen size blanket. I haven't measured it. I should measure it, but it's pretty long. And width wise, it's like longer than my arm reach. So I would say it's probably gonna be a queen size blanket or close to a queen size blanket. 80 granny squares. I don't think I've ever done just like a granny square blanket. Like I've done the granny square blankets where you just keep working them in the round, but I haven't done like granny square blankets where you sew each square together. So this is gonna be a totally different experience. I see them everywhere. Like granny squares never lose like popularity. They're always so popular. I think that's because they're like one of the easiest projects for beginners to crochet, or became the easiest project for beginners to crochet. I don't know. Granny squares have been around for a while though. Is the chat working? I'm just asking because I haven't seen anyone chat. Maybe I'm missing it. Just making sure you guys can still chat. Just maybe send me a text if you guys can't chat. Oh my. Almost finished the first granny square. I have 9 to do the ends, so this is gonna take quite a while. Okay, it is working. I got worried there. I'm like, you guys are being so quiet. You guys must like listening to me talk. I figured you guys out. Okay, there we go. 2 more ends. And when I was doing these, I tried to follow the color on the cards as best as possible so that when I was filming them or whatever, that I could like show the card and the granny square side by side and they would look almost identical. I think I did pretty good with most of them. Some of them I got lazy and like didn't want to put the colors in, or like didn't have the colors and was like, I'm not gonna buy more colors. I'm trying to get rid of some of my yarn stash by doing this, not accumulating more. I like weaving in the ends that are in the middle because you can just go in a circle. Those are my favorite. I always save them for last though because it's like a little reward at the end, like the easiest end to weave in. And I finally got, I forgot to tell you guys, I finally have a fabric shaver coming. And if you guys don't know what that is, some crocheters will hold a lighter to their acrylic yarn projects and burn off the fuzzies. That is not safe in any way. And I think I tried that like once and I was like, I do not like this. What if I burn my project? So fabric shaver, you just run it over your project and it will get rid of the fuzzies safely. So I got a fabric shaver coming. I think I want to make a video too about like the differences between lighting your projects and like using a lighter on your projects versus a fabric shaver. Maybe give people a more safer solution. For me, it's just scary because I would hate to see like a project I spend hours working, right? And I go to burn the fuzzies off and I burn my project, which is highly unlikely because acrylic is plastic, but it could happen. I'm looking at the could happens here. Now okay, the chat is not working. All right, I might have to come back. Sorry, everyone. The chat is not working.